guys, welcome back to Rockin with Charlotte, and today we are going to be reading some books and talking about reading comprehension. I'm rockin', looking so cute. I'm rockin' with Charlotte and you. So the first we are going to be reading is Gary the Monster. This is Gary. Gary's big. Gary is green. Gary is hairy. And Gary thinks everything is scary. He sees a black cat and runs away. That cat is so scary, screams Gary. He sees an old house and runs away. That house is so scary, screams Gary. He sees a flying bat and runs away. That bat is so scary, screams Gary. He sees a tall scarecrow and runs away. That scarecrow is so scary, screams Gary. Gary runs down the lake behind the tree. Wow, the owl is right. That monster is scary. Gary feels silly. From now on, I will be brave, he says. Then a huge fish jumps out of the lake. Yikes! The end. So, in the beginning of the story, he saw a lot of things that he was scared of. He saw a lot of things that he was scared of, like a black cat, a haunted castle, and a flying bat. He also saw a scarecrow and his reflection. So in the middle of the book, Owl told him that it was just his reflection. That was not a monster in the water. That was scary. So at the end of the book, he said that I am going to be brave. What? A huge fish jumped down. He was like, yikes. You said you wasn't going to be scared. The next book we are going to be reading, The Queen's New Cat. Once upon a time, a queen wanted a pet. Bring me the best cat in the land, she said. People brought her lots of cats. There were big cats and small cats. There were spotted cats and striped cats, but none of them was right. One day a man came to see the queen. I am Fred Fake, he said. This is the best cat in the land, but only wise people can see her. No one can see the queen cat, but they wanted to seem wise, so they lied. Your cat is the best. One day the queen decided to have a cat parade. She wanted to show off her new pet. A boy saw the queen marched by. The boy always told the truth. The queen has no cat, he shouted. The queen heard the boy. Oh my, he was right. She didn't have a cat. The queen stopped. You are a wise boy, she said. Thank you for being honest. Then the queen saw a hungry cat that had no home. She picked it up. Come with me, she said. You are the best cat in the land, she said. Then they both lived happily ever after. The end. So, in the beginning of the queen's new cat, she wanted a pet because she was probably bored. So, she wanted every single cat on the land so she can see which cat is the best so she can have her add as a pet. So in the middle of the story, she found a perfect, she found a perfect cat, and she had a cat parade. But a wise man told her that there's no cat, so she didn't have a cat in the first place. So at the end of the story, she found a cat and it had no home, and she said, come with me, cat, and that's the cat's new owner. And then they lived happily ever after. The last book we are reading is Too Many Unicorns. Once upon a time, there was a unicorn named Sue. She had a horn, she had wings, she had a rainbow tail. Sue lived in Animal Land. She was friends with a cow and a dog and a bear. But Sue was not the one and only unicorn that made her feel sad. One day, Sue saw an ad for a place called Unicorn Land. I must go, she said. Sue said goodbye to her friends. Then off she flew. Things were different in Unicorn Land. At first, Sue felt happy. Sue saw unicorns at the mall. Unicorns, unicorns, unicorns. Sue saw unicorns at the lake. Unicorns, unicorns, unicorns. Sue saw unicorns at the fair. Unicorns, unicorns, unicorns. Guess what? There were just too many unicorns, so Sue felt sad. What did Sue do? She left Unicorn Land and flew back home. Guess what? Sue was the one and only unicorn again. But now Sue felt happy. She was different. She was special. Then the unicorn named Sue and her friends lived happily ever after. The end. in the beginning of the story of Too Many Unicorns, here was a lovely unicorn. Her name was Sue. She lived in Animal Land, and she was the only unicorn there. So basically, she wanted unicorn friends, but she had these friends. So she wanted to go to Unicorn Land. So in the middle of the book, she saw an ad on the TV, and it was saying about Unicorn Land. So Sue decided to say bye to all of her friends, and then she flew to Unicorn Land. And she saw a bunch of unicorns. So at the end of the book, she was sad because she missed all her friends. She wants to be the only one unicorn. So she went back to Animal Land. Then she said hi to all of her friends. Then they lived happily ever after. Okay guys, this is our end of the video, and I hope you loved the books and had fun. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.